This is everything you need to know about children's picture books. The second myth we need to talk about is the death of Once Upon a Time. And this myth teaches that you should always begin your story in media res, or in the middle of the action. In other words, you should be introducing the problem of your story on the first page. The reasoning behind this is it will hook a child's interest with the opening line. This is less of a myth and more of a fallacy. See, a media res is talked about a lot in novel writing, and that makes sense. An adult who's bored in the first couple lines is likely to put the book down and look for something else. But a child is not hooked by the first line of a story. A child is hooked by the picture on the cover. If the cover image and the title, if the child's old enough to read, are compelling enough, a child's not going to put the book down after the first line. They're going to stick around for the story they were promised on the cover. If you take a look at the classics, Lentil, Little Toot, Madeline, The Story About Ping, they all take their time establishing the setting and developing the characters before the actual plot of the story takes hold. And that might be a good thing. In a world where children are bombarded with action, 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 and the attention span is dropping every day, maybe storybooks are a really great place to develop that sense of appreciation for anticipation and the developing of a good story. Wherever you choose to start your story is perfectly fine. If it best serves your story to jump right into the action on page 1, then go for it. But if it best serves your story to develop the characters and take your time establishing the setting, then go for that. The child will wait for you.